Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. Yeah, I've been doing this 50 years. I don't need a fancy suit or an impressive background or scripts. I just tell you what I know for the last 50 years. Many of you have come to me. I've been on TV a lot. You can see all my national news broadcast and my whole team of former agents at 777irs.com. You'll see my website and everything you need to know. I have a bunch of former IRS agents on staff that are experts in this industry, and I do these videos for 3 reasons. So you don't get ripped off. I give you information, informative stuff you need to know, and I give you true insider information from IRS. Today I want to talk to you about the FAST Act, F-A-S-T, and the revocation of your passport. IRS, if you owe over $50,000, may not renew your passport, issue you a new passport, revoke your passport, or limit your passport because your taxes are so-called seriously behind. I don't think they're seriously behind. IRS does. If you owe over $55,000 in back taxes, IRS is going to issue a 508C letter, and they're going to file a federal tax lien against you, and they're going to probably revoke. They won't renew. They may limit, or they just like flat out will revoke your passport, and they will let the State Department know your passport is revoked. Therefore, you cannot travel. You can come back into the country, but they're not going to do anything with your passport. You're going to go to the airport, and the State Department is going to say, immigration, boom, your passport has been revoked until you clear up this matter with Internal Revenue Service. We've got a lot of cases here because $55,000 I don't think is serious debt. IRS does. You'd think serious debt would be about $150,000 to $200,000. They're really doing this, I think, to the middleman here who is really desperate. They have to file. IRS should never be playing this game, but they are. But the point is, how do you get that passport back? There's 3 programs three basic. There's a lot of other stuff. Like you could be in bankruptcy, you could have an innocent spouse provision, you can have other things going on. But of all the cases we get, there's 3 ways that we can get your passport back immediately. When I say immediately, maybe 60 days, maybe more. You can't limit me in days because that's up to IRS. We get the paperwork through in about 72 hours, and then we're sitting and waiting. Some take 45 days, some take 90 days, we don't know. What are the 3 programs? IRS is going to want a financial statement on you. You're going to have to provide IRS and us a 433A. With that, we will make a determination what is the best course for you to close your case and get your passport back immediately. The 3 cases are, right now you can't pay the tax. We're going to ask IRS to put you in an uncollectible status. When that status hits, then IRS will send to the State Department for you to get your passport back and fully be functional with it. The other thing you can do is you can get a payment plan with IRS and once again be functional. They won't limit your passport. They won't revoke it. They will issue a new passport if you have to, or you can renew your passport. The other thing you can do is file an offer in compromise where you're saying, IRS, I want to settle this debt, but I want to tell you something about the offer and the debt settlement. I used to work this offer space with IRS. I was a former agent who worked the offer. Peter Salinger in my office has worked 2,500 offers in compromise. We don't file these unless we know that you really qualify for one. So basically, here's the process. You call us. We look at your financial statement, we get a power of attorney, and we start working on your case right away to get your passport. It's more than just getting your passport, though. We have to close your case with IRS with something that you can live with, so IRS is not hamstringing you. And that's what IRS loves to do on these cases. This is just a program that really makes me sick at that dollar amount that a lot of people have to go over. They have weddings, they have family sick, they're doing business, business, and IRS is holding up their passport for $55,000. This is a bunch of crap. Anyway, we can do our best job. Get your passport back as soon as you can, but more importantly, close your IRS case. So you have the best working advantage with Internal Revenue Service. If this information was good, please give me a subscription. I love those because YouTube loves them. The more subscriptions I get, it goes up the line. I think I give you good information. Thank you for the subscription. You're welcome to call me at any time. And then if you want to leave me a comment, you're welcome to do that. Thank you very much.